When you see that field of blue, you know it can be only one place in the world. Boise, Idaho, on the campus of Boise State and home to the fabled giant killers, the Boise State Broncos. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. The Broncos will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Black. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Arizona State will have some work to do after that short return. And as the game evolves into an aerial circus, sometimes you find a superstar running back like this guy.
And when you got this guy, you ride this guy. You give him the ball, you run the football, you find ways to continue to feed him because he just gets stronger and better as the game goes on.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Brown has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort, making multiple guys miss, but...
Going to take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Sun Devils will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Slips through the line. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Broncos offense has the ball for the first time. And David, we'll see just how effective they can be on the ground running against a backer like this.
But they're going to do what they do, and they're going to feature their guy. He's an elite running back. You're a great linebacker. Let's see who wins this battle.
There have been entire defenses that haven't been able to slow this running back down. This linebacker, though, he's got the athleticism to do it himself.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll give it to him again. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Back to pass, it's Nelson. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Gaines. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15.
Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps its drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. They're bringing heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. And the ball is picked off. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. Now they'll run the draw. Fighting off the defender. And another broken tackle. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Fires to the big fella.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Fires to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Looking to throw for it. Got his man downfield. Strikes the blow. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Off play action on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They get him down after he makes the catch.
Well, I love the job in coverage there. Sure, the guy made the catch, but right away the defender able to bring him down. No possibility of yak on that play.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Nelson. Got his man on the right. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. From the gun, wants to pass. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. It's a fumble! And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
Ball security has to be at a premium. They're lucky that rolled out of bounds, and now that's set up 4th down. But, David, you know against this defense, they are coming and they want to create takeaways.
And as a defense, that's what you focus on week in, week out, trying to get that football, trying to punch it out. The biggest thing you have to do to create fumbles is everybody fly to the football. Unfortunately, that ball bounced out of bounds, but a nice job ripping it loose and causing the fumble.
Makes the catch. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the...
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Sun Devils send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
This dude will pick you apart if you give him time. You better get to him. You better make him feel uncomfortable. This defense did that. Nice job by the defense, hurrying the quarterback through his thought process.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He's going to pass. He's got his man. He's there to make the stop, and the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And the Broncos are on the move. On the move, it's Gaines. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the tailback. Gives him a little breathing room, picks up 5 and gets it to the 7-yard line. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. To the air, it's Sayin. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They'll throw it on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Offense at an empty set. Misfired on first down, back to the air on 2nd. Grabbed in the middle, it's Kane. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'll try to get it through the air. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Arizona State!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Going up top on first down. He's going to run it. Wisely avoids the tackle with the slide.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take us.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Bringing it back. And after the interception, able to get it in plus territory, taking it back to the 41. On first down, here comes this offense. Dropping back, it's Sayin. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. From the 30-yard line on first down. Looking to move it through the air. They're trying to get to him. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. He's looking to throw. Right on target this time. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. And he's knocked down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game. But finally now, you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First down for this offense. He wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Bates. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. He's looking to throw it. He'll take the deep shot. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass. It's Nelson. Trying to get to him. Makes his connection. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll bring it back. It's Brown. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now in the center.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Sun Devils will have it 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Unloads it left. Ball in the air. Intercepted. Looking for more room. He steps Steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Quick strike complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? To the ground to try to pick up the first. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And here on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They're getting this guy lathered up.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Snags it over the middle. And the Broncos have enough for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. They'll throw it on first down. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Broncos will try to punch it in on first and goal. Looking to throw. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Broncos! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now, but it might be too little too late. At least you got the party started.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
Keeps the legs moving. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. It'll be third and short from their own 33. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, look out, there he goes. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Give to Brown. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. The Sun Devils have their offense in high gear. To the ground with the back. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the ground with the counter. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Arizona State. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, baby.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
He's going to let it go. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Still on the 35-yard line, they'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Going to try to get it himself. How about that nice run from this junior quarterback? And the Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. Running back goes in motion. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's complete. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first 7.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to throw, it's Nelson. Getting some heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. Coming to the line, looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. He makes the connection. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And the heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Drives into the pile just to pick up of 1. They'll spot it at the 10. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. The give on the inside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Brown has it. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down? Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Back to pass, it's Nelson. Coming after it. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. After not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Feeling some heat. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Hit as he throws. Incomplete on... You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes